Hey guys, how you all doing? I hope you guys are all fine. I've been away for 2 months because I have been researching a lot. Like this time, I really want to go to the root cause of all our problems, guys. So I was not chilling on the beach, which I could, but there is so much complexities once you go beyond certain layers of matrix illusions the aliens have created, guys. So it took me a lot of daily hours of research, permutations and combination R&D to make this video, and I can guarantee you 1 trillion% this works, guys, because I have tested it for 2 months and I really wanted to make this video on the Halloween day. As you can see, today is Friday 31st October 2025, and all my life September and October, especially October month, have been the worst, and now I know why, and all your problems are being caused by this, guys, and they are celebrating it in the worst way possible because this is the reason for all your life problems. And as twisted and inverted the world is, I wanted to make this video on no other day than Friday the 31st October, Halloween day, right? Because this concept of Halloween is the problem that we need to find a solution for. And once we find the solution for this problem, most of your disease will vanish, guys. I can guarantee you. Let's walk you through. I am sorry, as usual, I have to say I cannot make TikTok videos, guys, because I have to explain and write a whole novel because life cannot be shrinked for of a human being who has a star history and then on earth for 300,000 years documented history. The day the aliens created us in Iraq, right? So 300,000 years of history cannot be shrinked in 3 minutes, guys. So please bear with me, this video will be long, but I can assure you, once you watch the complete video, 90% of your disease will vanish, guaranteed. And other things that you are doing, the effect will be manifold, guys, manifold. So let's begin. And I wanted to, like, I was researching for a lot of time, and I found a herb that I knew already, Nigella Sativa, because once this word comes Sativa, you have to pay attention, guys, because Sativa is purity in Sanskrit, right? So whenever they have put this word Sativa, it is related to spirit molecules on earth. So like Ovam Sativam, like that I have the Pisam Sativam that I have discussed. So most of the Sativam uh, uh, plants that I have researched was somehow connected to ghosts and demons. It is not connected to like direct cure. So when I dug deeper, I found in entire history of human race, I knew this kind of briefly, but I didn't dig deeper. But since making the last video, I really had to go deeper to find cure for all disease through finding the reason, right? The root cause for all disease is not germs and virus or bacteria or fungus that we have been fed lies, guys. All throughout the history of humanity, it were the demons and ghosts, guys. We will prove it today. As you know, I never make a video without scientific, spiritual. You see, all we will cover all the fronts so that you have no doubt. We will go to the compounds, chemistry, biochemistry, physics, right? So we never make any video that is out just scratch the surface. We will go deeper. And what is the root cause of all your disease? It's demonic, guys. Demonic attachment. As soon as I say demonic ghost, you are forced to think in a way that is pseudoscience, andhvishwasi, right? So whenever I say anything with regards to demon and ghost causing all your disease, you will immediately have to think about science. Hey man, you are such an educated guy. Don't you believe in science? Don't you have trust in science? So this is how they have used the keyword of science to keep you in a compartment, guys, so that you don't explore it anymore any further. But I will show you today your entire history is related to demon being the root cause for all your disease, not some germs or fungus, guys. That is just brainwashing. And this I have tried for 2 months, and I will generally never be able to make anything in the month of October, because October is the darkest month, and this month has been the finest month of my life, with minimal, like my 90% of the problem got over when I started using Nigella Sativa in a way that I am going to tell you, otherwise it will not work. So it's very, very critical for us to understand the root cause of all disease, guys. And let's go with like the modern medicine, and when it came into existence and when it started brainwashing us, compared to the entire history of human race, when they said that the demons and ghosts are the problems. And I kid you not, guys, one day when I started using this Nigella Sativa, uh, after a week, like the my like seeds were over, so I was waiting for the seed to arrive, and the next day I was attacked by demons. But now, after using continuously, I'm not getting attacked, and my health has improved a lot, like tremendously, and I am in the worst place possible. You will not believe it, but still I am very positive, and I am able to do lot of things in the worst possible month of my life. So I have decided I will make this video on Halloween, the worst day of the year for demons to roll freely around planet Earth and cause havoc, right? So this seed is the most powerful seed to cure all your disease, because this seed has the power to expel demons from your life, guys. As I said earlier, all your disease is caused by demons, not by some stupid bacteria, germs, virus. We know the Latin word for virus is poison, right? So virus is a made up thing. But let's go with what the mainstream says about Nigella Sativa. And I was praying for them to say the word, right? We are always waiting for Wikipedia to say the word. No high quality evidence. I was waiting. So when I looked into it, there's like Nigella Sativa is an annual flowering plant in the family Ranuaceae, native to Western Asia, Iran and Iraq. So this is the cradle of civilization, guys. You already know Iraq, guys. The reason they destroyed is the best quality of Nigella Sativa is found in Iraq, then Iran, then Levant, all this Lebanon, Turkey area. So I will come to it later where to get the best quality, but it is always in the Mesopotamian region, guys. Everything comes from Mesopotamia. So I was going through it, and they have just written how archaeological evidence suggests early cultivation of Nigella Sativa in ancient Egypt, and tomb of Tutankhamun were found, etc., etc. But here is where it gets interesting, guys. Folk medicine. Despite considerable use of Nigella Sativa in folk medicine practices in Africa, Asia, there is insufficient high quality clinical evidence to indicate that consuming the seed or oil be used to treat human diseases. Thank you very much, Wikipedia. You gave me the motivation to debunk you. Whenever you see this insufficient high quality evidence, buckle up, because this is your savior. They will exactly write the opposite of what saves your life, right? So we already know Wikipedia is the satanic control system. So whenever you see this, jump to PubMed. Let's see what the scientists themselves say in the NIH, National Institute of Health, which gives billions of dollars. PubMed, right? A review of therapeutic potential of Nigella Sativa, a miracle herb. These are all doctors, actually. Nigella Sativa, widely used medicinal plant throughout the world. It is very popular in various traditional systems of medicine like Unani, Ayurveda, Siddha. So every traditional system uses this. In Islamic literature, it is considered one of the greatest forms of healing medicine. It is recommended for using on a regular basis in Tibab, in Nabvi, prophetic medicine. It has been widely used as anti-hypertensive, liver tonic, diuretic, digestive, antidiarrheal, appetite stimulant, analgesic, antibacterial, skin disorder, etc., etc. So it goes on to tell you scientifically morphology of the plant, characteristic of seed, and so this is all scientific chemical composition. So this is the main one, thymoquinone, right? So this quinone is very important to see and repel and like remove demons. So I have already found this also in our pisum sativam, green peas from New Zealand and Australia. So this alpha quinolic acid are all related to demons. So this is the highest quantity in here, thymoquinone. So I have already made a video, so you can see the amount of compounds it has. But you can Avicenna refers to black seed in the canon of medicine as seed stimulates the body energy and helps recover from fatigue and dispiritedness. So in Indian Arab, every society in the ancient world used it for antibacterial activity, and this is all, I will put the link in the description. It is scientific, not pseudoscience, not andhvishwas, not superstitious, guys. So there is a proven effect of Nigella Sativa, but I am not talking about that. That is just the beginning. The bomb is still there, so please don't just jump into this. Okay, that is not what I am coming into. So this is just to convince you. Even the science says this is a very powerful herb, antifungal activity, anti-cystomiasis activity, so it antioxidant, all proven in vivo and vitro, guys, in Windsor rat, everything, anti-diabetic, it goes anti-cancer, it goes on and on. So what the scientists found was, what the ancient told was actually true. So anti-inflammatory, analgesic, painkiller, right, cardiovascular, gastroprotective. So if you see 90% of human problem, hepatoprotective, nephroprotective. So from kidney to your heart to your lungs to your to your brain. So what more you can ask, guys? Testicular, neuropharmacological, it goes on and on. So we have lot to cover. So this is all, you can refer it where you are getting all this. And what they did was, they are promoting this, all well and good. Then that is written here. The Prophet Muhammad once stated that black cumin is healing for all disease except death. So as soon as people hear it, this word, right? So whenever you hear this word, you will think that, oh, okay, so since the Islamic community is too much into black seed, then Christians and Muslims shouldn't have it. Divide and rule, right? So this statement was inserted because the use of black seed was in use for thousands of years before all the religions were created. So this has nothing to do with religion, because we are all open-minded. So I don't want you to think that we are just going into the religious aspect. So religion is just one face of this, guys. So since it came from the Middle East, it has been attached to religion also. So if you are religious, it doesn't mean that I am Christian, I am not supposed to eat, I am Hindu, I am Buddhist. It has nothing to do with religion, because some people will think it like that also. So they have like found out all the compounds in it. So it's all scientific. So those who are curious, scientific minded, can go through all these articles and be free. Anti-cancer activities of Nigella Sativa. But I am coming to the big one, guys. My point is, this is not some mumbo jumbo that we created breast cancer, colon cancer, pancreatic cancer, hepatic cancer, lung cancer, skin cancer, fibrosarcoma, renal cancer, prostate cancer, all inhibited vascular endothelial growth factor induced extracellular signal regulated kinase activations. You can see everything is a scientific term. Cervical cancer, so it cures lot of disease already if you just take it as it is, right? But there is 90% of the black seed oil is fake, guys. Don't take oil if you cannot make it, especially in India. I have tried everything in the last 2 months. All black seed oils are fake, adulterated, no use. So once you take it and you tell me, oh, that's not working, because you are in India, guys. If you are in India and you are using this oil, it's of no use. The good one, I will tell you, only one company is making the good one. But the best ones are in Middle East. So if you are asking where to get the black seed, Iraq is the number one because everything came from Iraq, right? So if you can get the Middle East one from Iraq, Iran, Turkey, Lebanon, maybe in UAE, Dubai and all, it might be available. That is the God quality. What I am using is the Indian quality, which is also good, but not the God one. It is giving me 60 to 70% effect, but still that is more than enough for me. I understood it in the last 2 months. An updated knowledge of black seed, review of phytochemical constitution. So you can see gastroprotective. It cures everything just like that itself, but that is not the point I am going to make, because we need to go to all the centers of control. Black seed, the secret miracle heal all remedy. This is from CRG, very good article. This humble but immensely powerful seed kills MRSA, heals the chemical weapon poison body, stimulates regeneration of dying beta cells within the diabetic pancreas. So you see 90% of humanity's problem is solved here itself. Yet too few even know it exists. Thank you to the mainstream media who is promoting Viguvi, right? From Denmark to lose your weight. The seed of annual flowering plant Nigella Sativa have been prized for their healing properties is time immemorial. While frequently referred to among English speaking culture as Roman black. So this is one of the, good articles you could read, and people have already found it, but it is not in the mainstream, guys. They are pushing all the bullshit that they can to make money, but not the root cause of disease that can cure everything at one go. Analgesic, anti-ulcer, antifungal. So one of you may have antifungal disease, one may have spasmodic bronchitis, antiviral, right? So you can see our project has identified over 1,600 natural compounds with a wide range of health benefits, and we are only in our first 5 years of casual indexing, as you can see. So it is incredibly powerful in itself. So if you have all these issues, or if you are reaching to it, you can find Nigella Sativa useful as per science. But we are not talking about that, otherwise I will not be making the video itself, because what I found is incredible, guys, and it all comes down to ancient versus modern, demon versus germ theory, because germ theory is the root of modern science, right? Modern medicine. So which side are you on? Are you on the side of demon cause all disease, or are you on the side of germs and virus and bacteria is the root cause of all problems? Which side? Take your pick, because modern medicine, which is just 300-year-old, says that root cause of all disease is through germs and bacteria. But the entire history of human race, the entire tribal, the entire civilization, I will show you today, said that the demons and ghosts is the root cause of all problems. In India, it was the thing. Like before Ayurveda even came, before Siddha came, the thing that caused all disease was demonic, ghost, pret, atma, chudel, all is true, guys. But as soon as we say a person says this, he is put in the category of pseudo-scientific. That is why I covered all this to make sure that you will know we are not on that line. So, as with the AI that is going on, he found out the root solution for artificial intelligence. No other person did, right? Dimitri Bedanu, and I am still shocked that none of the American media is covering this guy because they want him to go away because he is the guy who created artificial intelligence, not Sam Altman, guys, not Mura Mirati, no Max Chen, and there is another person from Slovakia, and Elon Musk, right? And Andrej Karpathy, you will see Andrej Karpathy has millions of subscribers and views, but he is subscribed to his tutor Dimitri Bandara. Not one person is interviewing him, and he is from Belarus. And I was so pissed that Eastern Europeans are not getting their credit because that is by design by aliens, guys. A bit of bragging. I invented the content based neural attention that is now a core tool in deep learning based natural language processing. So this paper, neural machine translation by jointly learning to align and translate, Dimitri Behzanu, Jacob University Bremen, is the root of all your artificial intelligence. Chat GPT, Gemini, DeepSeek, Chinese, right? Manus, Lemon Labs, Grok is the root thing he found out. Content based neural attention, and these people are not even giving him the credit. Exactly your body, guys. You have to find the root. My quest for the last 2 months was to find the root cause of all disease. So once you take that, all these so-called diseases that pharma is using to milk you millions of dollars, wreak havoc in your life, he is caused by the demonic influence in your life. Everywhere there are billions of demons, guys. So let's see what the beginning of the civilization says about disease, right? Sumer is considered the world of older civilization flourishing in Mesopotamia, modern day Iraq, as we already said. And the aliens and the Freemasons already know Iraq is the bomb, right? Everything is best, but they have destroyed it, guys. So if you could get any herbs from Iraq, I would be very grateful for you if you could manage to get it. Iraq, Iran. The Sumerians did everything. All your modern day life is credited to the Anunnaki. Yes, you can see what they created and what you are using. I want you to pay attention to this so that you know these people were not pseudo-scientific and andhvishwasi and superstitious, guys. You are using this, but you see in the 17th century, like with a sleight of the hand, they removed one thing that the Sumerians believed the root cause of all diseases. So let's see what you are using today, what the Sumerians created. The Sumerians didn't just start civilization, they hardwired the architecture of thinking that still runs through math, calendars, law, and even how we measure time. Here is the backbone of what we still carry from them. So I took the liberty of using ChatGPT to give me all this evidence, because I had all this information, but it is everywhere here and there. So ChatGPT is helping us in this. Mathematics and geometry, sexagesimal, invented 3001 BC for trade and astronomy. We have 60 seconds of minute, 60 minutes in an hour, 360 degree in a circle, 12 divisions of many things, months, zodiac signs, originating from combining base 10 and base 6, place value notation, early geometry and land measurement, standardized weight and measurement, grain, shekels, mina, talents, astronomy and calendrics, zodiac and celestial mapping, planetary tracking, concept of 360 days a year, uniform script, first true writing system, enabled contracts, law, literature, scientific notation, each later written culture owns something to this, lexical list, accounting and record keeping, law, governance, social system, earliest written legal framework, urban planning, temple economy model, engineering and material science, irrigation and hydraulic engineering. You get the point, right? I want you to tell me what these people missed. Almost every modern discipline, mathematics, law, astronomy, architecture, and administration, carries Sumerian fingerprints. You see? But magically, these people were retarded when it came to disease. How, guys? They invented everything in your life, but somehow, like sleight of hand, magically, the one thing that irritates and annoys and makes the life of a human being the worst is the disease and the health related problem that millions of people are suffering from. But magically, they were stupid enough to believe that all diseases are caused by spirit, guys. The people who gave you time, right? The equation of time, were somehow stupid enough to relate with disease to all spirit and ghost. The Sumerians didn't see disease as random or purely physical. They lived in a world where every movement of wind, every ache in the body was threaded with spirit and intention, visible or invisible. To them, illness was usually the work of malevolent forces, angry gods, offended spirits, restless ghosts of the dead who hadn't been properly buried or appeased. The medical texts from Mesopotamia, especially those written in Akkadian but rooted in Sumerian ideas, often describe disease as a result of supernatural intrusion, not internal imbalance, guys. So you see, the problem is in this sentence and solution is in this sentence for us. So all these modern medicine is telling you the problem is internal balance, but the doctor who is sitting in the chair is credited, he should thank the Sumerians for giving him everything 9 to 5 job, right? The concept of job and 9 to 5 time itself came from Sumerian, but they were somehow stupid enough to think that like how they turned this, guys. I am still shocked that we human beings and our ancestors could slowly be brainwashed, because as soon as, I guarantee you, if you are in a party or if you are in a get together and if you tell me I believe diseases are caused by demons, even in India is the land of demons and ghosts, where people believe everything with demon, and they will laugh at you. Oh, you are so super, you are Andhvishwasi, you don't know anything, have you not studied? Even they relate you to with illiteracy. You are illiterate. You don't know anything what else. Stay in your lane. Right? So please tell them this. All their job and their concept of time and engineering, everything they are sitting on, even written language and text came from Sumerians. So I am repeating again and again because this is it, guys. What is there to tell again other than to repeat this sentence again and again to unbrainwash us, right? The agents of disease, Jidam, Itimu, ghost of the dead. If someone died violently without ritual burial or was forgotten by family, their spirit could wander and attach to the living. I have seen these, guys. So whenever these beings attach to you in your leg, you get leg pain. In your stomach, you get tumor. In your liver, you get liver cancer. I am not kidding. Some other demon attached to you, get cold, cough. So all your diseases are related to this. Even accident, it encourages you to drive fast. Drink and drive is related to this demons coming inside your brain. And remember, guys, this is I never knew this. One person told me, and he is very ancient being, that female always get male being inside their body, and male person will always get a female. It is opposite. So if you go to a sorcerer or anyone, you don't need to go because you have the solution. But if you watch some videos and if he doesn't know this, the difference how a being is possessed. So if I am male, I will always be possessed by a female spirit. And if you are a female, always, not 99, 100%, the spirit that will attach to you, he would be a male. So remember this extremely important thing for you to remember. So they have the name. See, this Lilith became the goddess in the modern biblical and all stories, satanic, right? Uttutuku, Lamitsu, Lilu, Lilitu, Ardhan Lili, demonic spirit, Lamatsu. She was extremely dangerous. Female demon who preyed on mothers and infants, a precursor to the later Lilith archetype. Lilu and Lilitu, night demons who drained vitality, often linked to sexual dreams, impotence, and infertility. Somehow, I don't know when, but somehow these things became illiteracy, andhvishwasi, I don't know. And these people were genius, right? Genius people who gave you everything somehow became retarded when it comes to disease. Utaku, a more general malevolent entity thought to enter through head or breath. The seven evil gods, Sebetu, often invoked as force of plague and misfortune, born of heaven and earth but hostile to humankind. They brought fever, pestilence, and chaos. They were under the command of Nargil Ira, the god of war and plague, the god behind disease. Even the demons were seen as operating with divine sanction, punishment, or testing from higher deities. Nargil, god of the underworld, war and pestilence. Ishargil, queen of the underworld, disease of decay and boom, often linked to a domain. Gula, you can see energetic understanding. They viewed the human body as a field vulnerable to evil winds. These winds, this is critical, guys, because demons, ghost, everything has the essence of air, ether, wind, right? So we need to attack this. So I was reading it, so I got this idea from here only. These winds weren't just meteorological, they were energetic disturbances, spiritual intrusion. Healer, priest, Asipu would determine whether the illness came from ghost, demon, curse, or divine anger, not from germs or virus, guys. Right? Incantation, fumigation, herbal baths, and offering for use to unbind the negative force and restore the person's natural balance. So, in short, disease to the Sumerian was not mechanical breakdown but spiritual interference, guys. You don't just heal the body, you had to reconcile with the unseen network around you. Now you know. Let's see what other cultures said. The idea that disease comes from spirit, curse, and unseen energy wasn't just Sumerian, it was nearly universal. So you think the people in this current generation are the smartest one, and the people in the entire history of humanity, for 99% of the history, from everything from Arctic to Amazon, illness was seen as a break in the balance between human nature and spirit, not just something wrong in flesh. The cause could be offense, sorcery, neglect of ancestors, or intrusion by the hostile being. Every culture says this. Here is how it played out across time and continents. And what I am shocked is, in India, in every village they do this, but they are neglected or ignored and told that it is all ignorance, andhvishwas, superstitious, and the science people are the one who are suffering the most, right? You already know, died suddenly, right? Thousands of people in the modern world living in modern cities are the one who are suffering the most. Culture that shared the spirit caused disease view: Mesopotamia, Sumerian, Akkadian, Babylonian, Assyrian. Illness, invasion by demon, ghost, divine punishment, healing, combined earth chant, exorcism. Ancient Egypt believed disease was caused by Heka, disturbed magic, or Akku spirit. The doctor priest used incantation along with surgery and plant remedies. Ancient India, you know, it is the center of the demons and everything. As far as early Vedic medicine linked disease to imbalance between body, gods, and moral law. Ayurveda later reframed it to dosha imbalance. So you see, it is pre-Ayurvedic, guys. That's why I wanted to go to the root. China, shamanic Taoist medicine. Before the Yellow Emperor Nijing, Chinese healer believed in evil winds and ghostly Q. Illness meant disharmony between heaven, earth, and human energy field. Indigenous Americas, shaman viewed disease as loss of soul and intervention by dark spirit. Africa, Zulu shaman, right? Europe, this is where the modern medicine, but many of the people like folk healers were killed and or burned in the stake. Pre-Christian, the one to impose all the modern BS3, right? Celtic druids, Greek temple healers, and later medieval folk healers held spiritual similar views. Disease came from divine displeasure or demonic influence. India 101, right? The entire history of Asia is believed in this, but it is not Asia, guys. Europe also believed this. Even Hippocrates' humoral theory coexisted with this for centuries. Pacific Islands, Australia, Aborigine Mongolia, everywhere the core pattern reappears, something unseen enters and leaves the body. Spirit loss, possession, curse, and imbalance of life force. So when the new scientific revolution came, guys, 17th century onward, scientific revolution, anatomy, microbiology, chemistry dismantled the idea of spirit as pathogens. By the 19th century, germ theory replaced the metaphysical model in official medicine. So this was a time when we were screwed royally. So it's been just 300 years when all this hocus pocus, I call, BS thing came into our existence, right? So can you believe it, guys? How can Pacific Island Europeans, Africans, indigenous, China, like there is always difference between China, India, and Europe, but every tribal and civilization believed this is Islamic, right? This is Hindu, this is Buddhist, believe this is indigenous, Africa. Everyone believed in demon causing the disease. So once I knew it, I started burning all the resins, but it didn't give me, because I used to burn it and nothing gave me this effect, guys. So sadly, for 1 month I wasted so much energy. So you can see plant resin used for fumigation, because wind, all demons are wind, to repel jidam, ghost, purify temple. So this is where the sleight of hand by aliens comes into picture, guys. If you burn all this, what they have found in text, juniper, cedar, I am sure you might have burned all this. In India, like, diya and agarbatti and kamphor, nothing will work. I have tried it, Google, tulsi, cow dung cakes, neem leaves, because this is where the aliens come into picture, guys. They know what works and they have removed it. So you can go to every plant and resin used for fumigation, but you will not see Nigella Sativa. You see frankincense, bale, laurel, thyme, oregano. So this was my favorite, but didn't do shit to me. Tobacco, cedar, frankincense, African sage, Palo Santo, tobacco, mugwort, juniper. You can see. So I am sure you must have burned everything to purify your room, right? So you are into spiritual things, but you might not have seen the benefit. So I was just, like, to be honest, I was actually more into like compound and biochemistry. So thymoquinone, that I have explained to you earlier, 40% of Nigella seed is thymoquinone, but quinine is very like esoteric, guys. It is related to many things, including, you can see, demon. So alpha, I have xylohydroxyquinone that I found in pea seeds, green peas from New Zealand. So that was the trigger that gave me, why not I burn it and see, because demonic energy is mostly air and ether, right? It is not solid, so it can enter your body easily and stay there and create havoc in your body. So I thought, let me burn this. So once I burned, then my life changed, guys. I never had so much relaxation and peace in the worst possible place in the world, because my house, believe it or not, is just 10 meters away from a cemetery, and I know the demons are working awake. Believe it or not, guys, that is what the destiny role has been for me. So I immediately knew all the demons are running away, because my house is literally, unfortunately, is near a cemetery, guys. So the demons are wreaking havoc on my life, but I have tried hundreds of things, nothing worked. And as soon as I burned this, holy shit, I cannot even tell you, guys. First time I am seeing the reality of September and October, because I usually I know this 2 months, because that's the reason I did not even make video, because my energy is totally down. And once I knew, I made sure that I will make this video on the worst day, 31st of the demonic day. So this is the cure for 90% of your life problems except money, because one thing that it cannot solve is even highly advanced technology, because I need to be honest with you guys. Money is an extremely advanced technology that we need another solution for, because with money itself lot of problems could be solved, but not the knowledge, because knowledge is like the god. But people who doesn't have access to money, their life feels a lot shittier, and even to buy Nigella seed you need money. So money is a complex metric equation they have created, we know, to control humanity. And they say it correctly, money is the root cause of all events. So you see, root, guys. So Nigella seed and disease is connected, because disease, demons are the root cause for all your problem. So Nigella seed will remove that. But still, if you are a billionaire, you will not, if you are a millionaire, if you have a lot of money, and if you are not into knowledge, you will not watch this video. You will think that I have $1 million and I can go to hospital, and the best doctor money doctor best doctor money can buy, and I can find cure for myself. That is not how the world works, guys. Money is there, that is has a different lane. Disease has a different lane. It can intermingle and solve some of your problem, but not all the problem, because we know what vaccines vax did, right? So you can't solve every problem with money, but this will solve a lot of money. But if you think that even money comes to you, then I am sorry, because that is a different matrix, and I am finding solution for it, money problem, but that is not related to this video. So don't think that once you clear it, man, I don't have much money, so we will not talk about that. But health related and peace related things that many of us suffer from, almost that will be cured by Nigella seed smoke. So you have to burn it. That is the bomb. While eating, you see all the NCBM PubMed articles I showed you, it is a cure, but that is just 10 to 20%, guys. The real feeling of your spiritual power comes up when you burn it, not eat it. I have eaten, it is just 10 to 20%. And also because I am in India and the quality is not good. But when you burn it, even the bad quality ones will give you an amazing effect, guys. So accept money. It will cure lot of your problem. And the reason I am 100% sure you never burned Nigella Sativa seed in your life. 1 trillion%. Not now, from 10 years from now, if anybody watches it, they will never, they will admit, yeah man, I didn't know it. Because aliens are, it's not me, I'm talking about aliens. Aliens will remove all the good things from your life and you will not know it. This is what Zena said, blue ET, right? One of the main reasons there is resistance from my people to interact with earth population is to be a more expanded extent, is because your belief system and understanding of the self, we are constantly underwhelmed by your sciences. This is alien speaking, not me, which appear to be held in such high regard by your peoples. They appear diligent in their endeavors, but darker forces control them. Their vision is confused by their inability to expand and combine the knowledge they hold. Small sections of knowledge are never combined so a bigger picture can be seen. This is what we do. We go everywhere, take knowledge from every source, then we get the big picture, guys. So I never get shy of going to Chinese, to Japanese, to shamans, to Islamic, Hindu, Christian. You tell me, I will go and collect the knowledge, guys. So we are not biased, right? We are the most open-minded people, but they term as conspiracy theorists. But conspiracy theorists are the most open-minded people in the world. In this way, they are controlled because the right hand never knows what the left hand has discovered, and vice versa. Those among you gifted enough to be able to see all are quickly dispatched by the unseen one, and your history book mostly deprived of their contribution. So the reason I didn't know you can burn Nigella Sativa seed to remove demons is because aliens removed that from the text, guys. You can search it, nobody will tell you. I have searched thousands of articles, nobody is telling online, because it is not me, it is them. Literally, aliens removed it even before you were born. I am sure during the Sumerian and Egyptian and Native Americans and all the tribes, Unani, there was once a time when they used Nigella Sativa burning, because our ancients were not stupid, but slowly they removed this information, guys. That is why we didn't know. So all you remain deprived of your true history and an understanding of what being human is all about. So you see, that is why it took so much time for me to gather this information, guys. So yeah, guys, now coming to the practical part, so which seed to get, etc., and how to burn it, because you may have question what to do. So Iraq is the god, guys, because they know weapons of mass destruction, right? In other way, it has the weapons of mass destruction in Nigella Sativa seed, but there are very few places which is growing. So Iran is the good one, and you will get it in Dubai and Abu Dhabi or Turkey. So this is the number one place to get the seed, because it is where everything came, guys. It is here in around 8500 8000 BC the mankind first domesticated wheat. All your vegetable I will cover in another video, from broccoli to cabbage to pisum, even dal, lentil, everything came from Iraq, guys, because Anunnaki gave the slaves all this food. So this is the area you need to get. You will get it if you are from if you are looking at Amazon.com US one. So you need to take that seed and put it here. This is the best one I could find, charcoal dhoop online. So put the seed in this charcoal one and then light it. I am using this, but this is very dangerous. If you are not familiar with blowtorch, gas torch like this, do not use it. You can use the normal your kitchen stove, but if you are very good in handling all this thing, then take a gas canister and put this blowtorch, and this immediately, if you put it heat, it takes some time to burn. Once it is hot red, either you can use blowtorch, but I will not recommend if you are in a condo or if you are never use it, because it is extremely heat. If you put it here, your hand, it will get burned. So do not use it if you cannot, but if you are experienced, you can use it. And then put this seed. And in India, I have tried all, but the best one is this one, guys, True Elements. This is the good one, that not the Iraq one, the top of the top, but it will give you 7 to 8 out of 10% effect. This is what I have found. So if you are in India, you can get this. This is the True Elements Kalonji seed. But if you are going to, if you are from US or Canada or Japan or Thailand or China, you have to find the Middle Eastern one. So you can put that charcoal cake, or I think it will also work if you are an electric heater. You just need to red, and the smoke needs to come out, guys. That is what my point is. So nobody will tell you, everyone will tell you to eat it, and I have eaten it, and the effect is not as powerful. When I burned it and when the smoke came, the demons, everything ran out, and most of my problems, like 80 to 90% of my problems went away, guys. So all you can be assured you will not get like life-threatening disease, guys. You will have some other problems in life with regards to money and small other disease or something, because of the quality of seed, I believe. But if you could get the original, I will let you know. But 70 to 80 to 90% of your problems will vanish related to demon, because demons are the cause of the disease, guys. So as I said earlier, Nigella smoke a cure for 90% of your life problems except money. We know money is the biggest problem, but other than what money couldn't solve, like problems related to health, money couldn't solve everything, then you can take Nigella Sativa, guys. This is the bomb, and you need to smoke it, fumigate your home with this. Then only what I told you for 50 minutes will come into fruit. If you eat it, it will not be. The main point is, as I am keep repeating, because nothing is worth repeating than this, guys. So yeah, guys, let me know if you have any questions. I will make more videos soon, because I have a lot to cover, but it there are so much. We are in the layers of matrix that unbelievable, guys. So at least this, I am very sure it will solve a lot of your life problem. I can guarantee you. You will see the magic. It will not cost, even if you want to do experiment. Okay, let's see. He's saying it will not cost you more than $10 to $20. Other than if you go with any disease, it will cost you millions, right? It will bankrupt your life. Then why not spend 500 rupees, less than 500 rupees, less than $10 to remove demons from your home? So yeah, guys, I will make the newer videos maybe sooner or after doing some more research. Thanks.